On May 13, 2010, the qualifying round of the 38th Nürburgring 24-hour endurance race began in skies overcast with heavy clouds and occasional rain, and with freezing temperatures, as though winter had returned. The current four-time consecutive champion, Manthey Racing, is going for its fifth consecutive win in car number 1, Porsche GT3R.
Die Konkurrenz ist stärker geworden, sowie von Audi als auch von BMW. Aber das gibt uns nur noch mehr Ansporn, unser Bestes zu geben. Und dann wollen wir sehen, was am Sonntag um 3 Uhr nachmittags dabei rauskommt.
The Porsche GT3R Hybrid, with its Williams flywheel-type hybrid mechanism, placed 9th in the qualifying session. And Audi, who had barely missed a debut win last year in a fierce battle with Manthey Racing, brought 5 R8 LMS Works machines and 2 Semi-Works machines to ensure their victory.
Was wir als Ziel haben, wir wollen Anerkennung nicht nur im Tourenwagensport, was Stunden- oder Sprintrennen sind, sondern auch mal bei einem Klassiker wie beim 24-Stunden-Rennen hier auf der Nordschleife einmal ganz oben zu stehen. Das ist unser Ziel.
BMW gathered top drivers from a variety of racing categories for their 2 M3 GT2 machines. Volkswagen entered 3 Scirocco's powered by natural gas. They are breaking new ground with an eco-friendly engine.
We are only running with gas, but we are running with the biogas. And with the biogas, we create minus 80% CO2. So we are very, very, very clean. And I think we have the cleanest car in the world for racing.
From Japan was the 500-car limited production supercar, the Lexus LFA. And a regular now at Nürburgring is the Subaru Impreza. And Team Falcon, one of the first leading Japanese challengers of the Nürburgring. Female racing driver Sabine Schmitz, who grew up around this racing town of Nürburgring, is racing this year in a Porsche. A variety of racing cars and drivers from all over had gathered here once again. In addition to the harsh weather conditions of fog and rain, the World Car Awards team was plagued by a fuel system problem and was unable to complete a good qualifying lap. Their 4th driver was professional racing driver Hideshi Matsuda.
僕はセーブしようと思ってますね。それは耐久レースすごく大事なことなんですよ。車に対しても厳しくなっちゃうし、でやっぱりみんな今どんどん乗れてきてるから、ここで誰かが抑えないととてつもなくどんどんいっちゃうんですよ。そうするととてつもなくやっぱりリスクが高くなってくるし、車に対しても厳しくなるし、やっぱり完走するってことは大事なことで、そこに焦点を合わせて、そこで僕は何しなきゃいけないかって考えたら、僕は頑張りすぎないことです。
They barely managed to get the car out on the course and only qualified at 174th place. The dawn of the fateful battle had come. Over 200,000 racing fans gathered from all over the world, camping in the Eiffel Forest. They awaited in silence for the start of the race. The new multiplex Ringwerk building behind the grandstand is also full of tourists. Just before the start, the sun peeks out for the first time this week. Approximately 200 machines, drivers, and team staff fill the grid zone. But the World Car Award team is again plagued by the fuel system problem immediately after starting. Even Kazunori, who is the starting driver, cannot hide his anxiety.
ちょっと2、3回ボンボンと吹かしてみてください。いい感じで吹けてると思います。
The machine finally makes it out onto the dummy grid. Everything is ready.
動き出したみたいですね。はい、グッドラックです。はい、行ってきます。
Carrying the dreams and ambitions of the drivers, staff, fans, and all the residents of the Nürburgring racing town, approximately 200 cars make for the goal line, waiting 24 hours ahead. The Lexus ISF with Kazunori Yamauchi at the wheel made its start. The 24 hours of the World Car Award team had begun. The Porsche GT3R, car number 1 of the Manthey racing team, rockets past the group of Audis as though to take revenge for the qualifying round, and leads the race. The crowd goes wild for the defending champion, who passed the grandstands in first place.
車の調子はどうでしょう。
悪くないですね。路面が滑りやすいだけ。
Kazunori carefully makes his laps on the dusty, slippery road just after the start. But in the crowd of 200 racing machines, there are many traps awaiting the unwary.
コーナーで BM トリアが当たった。
どれぐらいですか、広いですか。
大丈夫ですよ、車は多分。オイルに乗ってスキー仕掛けました。最終試験のところにオイルがドバッと出てた。危なかった。
いや、もう緊張しましたよ。まだ始まったばかりですね。これで車壊しちゃったらどうしようと思って。
Their relief for the successful start was cut short as the fuel problem arose again. Taking much time for repairs, this placed them far behind in the rankings. At 2 hours into the race, Manthey Racing's Porsche GT3R and the Porsche GT3R Hybrid had both the top and second place positions. The king of the Nürburgring had taken his position. Chasing immediately behind the two are 3 Audi R8 LMSs. It had been 5 years since BMW last raced with the works team, and they brought 2 cars to the race. But early on, car number 26 went off the track in a collision, putting them far behind. The Lexus LFA had been tested extensively at the Nürburgring and will be going into commercial production this year. This is the 5th challenge of the STI Impreza at the Nürburgring. The natural gas-powered VW Scirocco dominates the top 3 positions of the AT class. A sporting legend at the Nürburgring, the Opel Manta will end its long racing career this year. As for the World Car Awards team, the driver is changed from Owen to Peter.
車の調子はとても良くて、ニュートラルスティアでとても良くて、非常に安定しています。非常に安定しています。
5 hours into the race, the top group is repeating laps at around 8 minutes 30 seconds, an incredible pace for an endurance race. Dodging past much slower cars, one after another, pit work is performed exactly according to plan. It may be the world's biggest grassroots race, but behind the scenes is a high-speed battle between car manufacturers. Uwe Reich, an incredible veteran driver who has participated in all the races since 1970, finally decided to retire due to the dramatic increase in speed in recent years.
Mein Sohnemann, mein son.
Five hours from the start, Kazunori goes for his second stint for the World Car Awards team. Auxiliary lights are installed to fight the darkness of the Nürburgring. By this time, they had improved their position from 170 to 130. But there's no room for carelessness.
ブレーキが効かなくなった。効かないときはメダルが硬くなる。分かった。アクセルオフの時間がなくて、展開からすぐ踏むと効かない。バキューム不足ですね。ちょっとアクセルオフの時間を作ってあげると効く。とにかく慎重に手前側で踏んでください。了解です。
Notable at the 24 Hours of Nürburgring is the entry of eco-friendly machines. The Scirocco runs at the top of its class with its natural gas engine, showcasing one possible future of motorsports at the Nürburgring. 6 hours into the race, darkness envelops the circuit, and the Nürburgring shows a new face.